GloryDaze. The best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
With Apple Green, brightening your day. Now, bringing over 400 M&S food favourites to make every stop tastier.
I'll tell you something, this podcast is actually, well, I hope you enjoy it.
Oh my God.
It's interrupting PJ Gallagher's...
Sausage rolls.
Well, yes, but it's kind of celebrations.
Oh, God. Birthday sausage rolls. Celebratory sausage.
Depending on when you're listening to this, PJ's birthday may be ahead, as in tomorrow for us now, or it may be on the day if you're listening on a Saturday, or it may be behind us if you're listening on a Sunday.
And I love when people are behind me.
Well, there you go.
You know, yeah.
But nonetheless, we did in fairness, considering it is happening tomorrow, we did manage to get a piece of cake and sausage
rolls, so we did, yeah, amazing. And I got a bottle of whiskey off Jim. What a day, what a day.
The joy.
I might even have the sneaky sup
swig. So we're sort of we're actually mid sausage roll.
Very happy. Oh my God, it's nothing like it. I love free food. Why does free food taste better than food you pay for?
100%.
I don't know.
Come here. What is going to be your birthday weekend? What's going to be your shenanigans? Have you anything planned?
No, I'm stuck with the kids. So that's it. You know, I'm stuck with the kids. I'll be entertaining other people. Yeah.
Very loving words there from a loving father. Stuck with the kids.
Shite, isn't it? For your birthday, you know. It's like those things, you know, like you want to go on. I have to anyway. Look, sure. What about it? I guess what would I want to do on my birthday other than go to some bouncy house? Somewhere.
Would you even get some jelly and ice cream?
Yes, I might. Yeah, I'd be very lucky.
Treat yourself to some jelly and ice cream.
I'll find something to do. I mean, I'll be hanging around the local playgrounds, I suppose, and all that sort of thing.
You've spent a year now in the world of being 50.
I have.
How have you found it?
It's fucked, isn't it? Isn't it fucked altogether, isn't it? No joke.
Great, is it?
It's not. It changed. It is the year. I always remember saying to you, like, I was one of those people. You're only as young as you feel and all of that shit talk. And it is shit talk of the absolute highest order. And I do remember when I was turning 50 saying to you, Jim, the end of me youth. And I thought it was a joke, you know. And then you were like, the end of your youth. You know, whatever. I thought it was a funny old line. But my God, 49... is the end of your youth.
Yeah.
You know, yes, you're middle-aged now, but there's something happens. There's an invisible line that when you cross it, you see, there's something happens when you hit 50. Something happens.
Ailments, that's what happens.
Ailments.
Even in people who are, you know, healthy and fit and stuff, and people who look after themselves. Ailments. You can't escape them. Even if you're kind of, like, you know, even if your muscles are, they work and things.
Yeah.
You know, your eyes, your ears.
Your eyes go. Your ears. I'm deaf. I'm deaf now. I failed a hearing test yesterday. And you know the way they say, there's no pass or fail? You know, it just it gives an accurate reading of I was there going, do I need hearing aids? Yeah. So I failed then. I can't do it on my own. So I failed. It's like when you fail a sight test. You can fail a sight test, but you can't fail a hearing test. He goes, I was there, bullshit. I have to get, and 51, in 1 year, one fucking year, I now have to get new glass lenses, because, you know, I'm doing the whole thing now where I have to hold my glasses out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know what I was saying, I have to go up a prescription.
Oh Lord.
And now I have to get hearing aids. I'm a young man.
Jesus.
I'm a young man.
50 has really hit you hard,
hasn't it? What am I going to have next year for my birthday? Two knees and a hip?
I think, if anything, I think what we've learned here is stop asking.
Stop asking.
You could have lived on in ignorant bliss with your hearing, you know, and all whatever else goes on in the other ear, and sort of like squinting at things. And
then your man says, I said, well, I asked him how much is it for the hearing aids, right? And he goes, well, these ones here, and he showed me, he goes, they're 6,000. I was 6 fucking thousand. I wish I didn't hear that. You know, $6,000, yeah. And then, you know, I just pretended like that was a normal expectation or whatever. He said 6,500, and I thought he meant 6,500. And then it became obvious he didn't mean 6,500, and I was like, holy shit. And then I was saying, look, I might just carry on as I am, you know. And then he goes, oh no, well, you have to be careful now because it's linked to dementia.
Oh, is it?
That's what he says. And I went, no, it isn't.
Of course, because in that situation, you're the professional.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah. I went, no, it isn't. And he goes, it is, yeah. And he told me something about, like, if your brain isn't stimulated in the right way from hearing whatever, then that sort of part of your brain goes into hibernation.
You weren't listening to him. You couldn't hear him.
Couldn't hear. Can't remember. Yeah. And that was it. Yeah, that was it. So, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. You can't win. Like, you know, you can't win. So now, and that's, I don't believe that's true. I don't know. Maybe it is true. I'm not an expert. He is, but Yeah, imagine.
But still, it's
if you don't buy hearing aids off me, you won't be able to remember anything.
Why is 6.5? What? How them? I mean, I thought you could get them in Specsavers.
I'm going to go to Specsavers now. I'm going to give them a run for their money and see, because apparently the mid-range in Specsavers is like 2,500 or something like that.
Oh my God, so no matter what, they're still mad expensive.
Oh, they're thousands.
Hearing aids.
Yeah, and then I'm going, how are they so expensive? He goes, well, you can listen to music and all on them. I'm like, I can listen to music.
Now? I just have to turn it up.
You just turn up the fucking thing. You know. You listen to the TV, you can listen to all this. I'm like, I listen to I know, I can.
That's weird, isn't it? That you can get a pair of glasses for less than £100 to sort out your eyes.
Yeah.
But it takes thousands of quid to sort out your ears.
Thousands. And then wait to see the price of my hip next year.
Here.
You know, that's going to call on.
Jesus, you can't afford to go any more downhill.
No, I can't.
You're going to have to wrap yourself in bubble wrap or something.
Yeah, wrap myself in pensioner wrap, whatever the hell that is. Yeah. And then here's Jim. Here's cocky Jim.
What?
He's 53 years older than I am. And he's wobbling around, not a bother on him. No new hips, regular glasses just for reading. No ear troubles. You're not a hearing aid, you know.
No, not that
no dicky knees, no dicky feet. I've dicky feet. His feet are grand. And I don't know how he gets that. Chasing sheep at night, I suppose. Whatever it is, keeps him in shape. You know, not a bother. He never complains about sickness or anything. No mental illness.
I wouldn't say say not a bother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm doing a lot better than I am.
As regards complaining, I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, when would I get a chance?
True enough.
I can't get in between your dicky feet, your funny waterworks, your ears, your eyes.
Yeah.
Your, whatever else might be
going on.
left
nipple's gone very scratchy as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be room for any more ailments.
True enough. Yeah. There you go. So there is a point to that, but my God.
You're right. I do think, though, the 50 thing, you know.
It changes everything. It changes everything. It also changes... The rules are different for other people around you, I've noticed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when you're 49, and this was true, like I'd say I'm 49 and people go, no way, are you? Jesus, fair play, and still young yet and all that, you know. And then a week later, you're 50. They go, I'm 50, and people go, oh, yeah. Oh, and 1 foot in the grave now, you old bastard. People's attitude towards you is like a permission slip that they can slag your age all of a sudden when you hit 50, you know.
Yeah.
That's real.
Mind you, the other thing about that as well is that you get two types of people. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You get the ones I like to be called fucking begrudgers, right?
Yes.
And then there's other people. There's nice people. You know what I mean? Because you'll get somebody and they'll say to you, what age are you? And you tell them your age. You go, oh, God, look, you're fresh looking for a man of that age now, to be fair to you, or whatever.
Yeah, but that's the thing you have to say for a man of that age.
Or whatever, right? Yeah. And so that's kind of nice. And then you get other lads who, and both of us have encountered these, where somebody will turn around and go, you know yourself, people our age, and you're thinking,
I know.
Sorry, what? Yeah, people our age. Why, how old are you? I'm 68. Well, you can go and not your age.
Remember this happened. Remember we were at a place together, and an elf who claims he was the same age as you. He's fucking not. Remember him? Yeah. And he's a humped back and all. Remember this fella? Do you remember? You know what I'm talking about? He's a humpy back and all, and he walks like with one leg just keeps sort of following him around. He doesn't use it to walk on it. He just like kind of follows him around. And he's grey and white. He looked like he's in. Yeah. He looks to me to be in the 70s and all, whatever. Right. And then he goes, well, you know how it is when you get to our age. I was like, when I get to our age, you cheeky bastard.
Exactly.
And I was there, what do you mean our age? You were born during the famine. You know,
because you know something, it's almost like, particularly with lads, I don't know if this happens with women, right? But lads seem to begrudge or resent the fact that you could potentially be younger than them.
Yeah.
Do you ever get that? So
that's true. That happened to me on holidays, actually, an American fella.
And he's in his late 60s or whatever he is talking to you. And you'll tell him your age and he'll go, yeah, no, back off.
Bollocks.
Way out with that.
Fuck off, you.
No, you must be. You're 65 year a day.
Yeah.
And do you know what I mean? It's like to begrudge the fact that there's other younger people.
Just because you have a big hairy hole you can't control. Give me grief. What are you talking about?
I'm telling you.
I know, yeah, it is true. Like, it is true. It becomes a thing. It becomes a thing you talk about all the time. That's how you know you're getting to a certain point in your life as well. When you don't think, when you're up into your 40s, you don't talk about your age all the time because it's not relevant to you.
Exactly.
And now you do start talking about it all the time. Now it's a feature of your daily life. You know, you meet people and they ask you things like what medications you're on, and you know, have you done a will, and have you thought about what your kids and everything? Should you have an accident? And people used to say to me, should you have an accident, meaning like I fell off the bike. Now do you mean if I tumble down the stairs and I can't get up?
Yeah.
You know,
it's a very different kind of
it's a different
set of considerations.
Yeah, you know, and then like, you know, what you used to meet up with your mates and have pints, and you talk about whatever, you know, like how are you getting on, and are you getting on the missus and all? You go, whatever, you know. Now you meet up and it's like, how are you getting on? How's the angina?
Yeah.
And did you ever get your liver fluke sorted? And do you still get dizzy spells?
Liver fluke. And that's the other thing as well.
Yeah.
Do you ever, as things go on a little bit, right? And lads open up about stuff that they didn't previously.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the first time you get a whatever. Say you going to get your hearing thing done.
Exactly.
Right? I know you're an exception to the rule because you tell everybody everything.
Yeah.
Right? But a lot of lads would keep that to themselves.
They
right?
would say, I would be mortified, yeah.
And then you find out that they've had an ailment or whatever for years.
Yeah.
And it's only, you know, when you get to a certain point where lads will go, yeah, sure, my own thing I've been on that for about 10 years now.
And you're like, what you mean? Well, you never said that.
You never said that about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, I've had that myself.
Yeah. And you know, what else did you go? Well, I haven't had
Well, you mentioned it.
Yeah. Heart stopped 4 times in the fortnight.
Yeah. And that comes with age, you see.
And that does, yeah. Haven't had an erection now since 1953.
No, that is, I tell you, that is mad.
What? The horns?
When a lad will turn around and say that, I've been on the receiving end of that conversation.
So have I, but I have to say, you should be able to say it. Yeah.
But it's just, you don't expect it to be quite as public.
Yes, exactly.
I haven't had a horn in years.
Yeah, I haven't had a horn in years, you know. And you're like, well, have you not? No. Yeah. But now, I do remember. And this is true, right? Now, this is absolutely true. Okay. I shouldn't probably say this, sorry, but it is true, right? Remember when you were young and all, and I was never into drugs, right? It was just never my thing. I never liked being around it, to be honest.
Yeah.
But then people be handing around pills and everything, you know, the 90s and everything, to be handing around ecstasy biscuits and everything. And I'd be like, I'm not into this ecstasy biscuits. I was down
Have
the
you
pub.
no fig rolls?
I was down the pub last week, and fellas in their 60s, and they were literally handing around, have you got any? Yeah. And they were giving each other Viagras.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's like, I have to say, I'm into that. I'm into the openness of it, saying, me and the missus have a day off tomorrow.
Wow.
I was wondering if you had one of those things that goes well with a cup of tea. You know, so that's obviously becoming a more normal conversation, which is a good thing.
Lads would be packing.
As
in, they'd have it on them.
They'd have it on them.
So basically, they'd be like,
you got any of them blue diamonds? Yeah, have them, yeah.
It'd be like the equivalent of when, you know, if you're out when you were younger.
Yeah.
And you might think there might be one of your mates might have a Johnny.
Exactly, yeah. It's exactly like that.
You'd have to ask him. Or find him. You don't have any, do you?
Yeah, you don't have a rubber Johnny on you. You're going, no, but Mark had one 2 weeks ago.
Not on me.
Yeah, it's all, well, it might be taken off.
I just wanted to be careful.
Yeah.
You know the way. I wanted to be ready just in case it happens suddenly.
Yeah, bring it back when you're finished.
So now that happens, doesn't it?
Now that happens, yeah. So the conversation is more broad than it used to be, no doubt about it. Yeah. That is a good thing. And it does show that lads talk about things, you know.
I haven't
more and more.
That, thankfully.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, listen to Jim, thankfully, because as in that basically what he's saying to you there is, I haven't had to go looking for them yet.
No, but thankfully on that score. But I'm just saying, in the
either
I wouldn't know what to do.
Either that or I've no interest in it.
What do you mean, blue tablets? What are you talking about?
Have you got any of those blue diamonds? But you'd be
I don't know what set of cards you'd be playing.
But do you always think that there's everything has a huge reaction? You'd be too nervous to do a blue diamond.
Oh yeah.
Because Jim would be there going, you know the way people get it, and then it just gives them a regular horn, like that's it. Jim would be there going, what the I'm going to end up with a bleeding steel pole that I won't get rid of for 4 days. And I'll have to walk funny and everything.
The reason PJ is saying this, right, the element of truth in this is the fact that let's just say that you know, a mutual friend may have said, look, with your sleeping, you know the way I don't sleep great.
Yes.
They may have offered a jelly tot of some description that might have helped, or as you mentioned, a biscuit,
even a Valium or whatever, a biscuit or whatever
of some description. Yeah. And of course, naturally, the very thing that somebody was offering to you in order to try and help you relax and maybe sleep
he's there.
I got too anxious to even take.
I'll fucking never wake up again.
What happens if I'm late for work?
Oh my God, I'm going to be groggy for 6 months.
I
got to have
What if I pass out now?
Yeah.
Well, I don't come around till Tuesday.
I'll have a psychotic episode and I'm caught running through Roundwood in the nip. None of that'll happen.
Well, that's
you
typical
have
of
those
me.
big reactions.
Literally, somebody tried to help you relax and find something that might help you sleep and relax. And
I know, and you're freaking out.
I'm too anxious now to take that.
Oh, Jesus. But the only person ever who take a Valium and lie there going, fuck me, I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm literally going to have a heart attack.
I won't be able to relax until this thing passes through my system.
Oh, God, why didn't I just get a rubber Johnny off Mark? I would have been much better off. Instead of putting me through all this tablet nonsense. I don't even need the ride that much. I'm worried about that as well.
Yeah. Honestly, see, I wonder what people who are, not that I'm sure there's many of them, but people who are younger than us might think about listening to this.
Well, they would listen to this and they just go, no idea.
Because the thing about it is, when you are younger, you think, no, that's very unique to them. They obviously have issues.
I'll never be like that.
Exactly.
Our generation don't age like them.
You never think your eyes will start to go or anything else will start to go.
Oh, no, your eyes, your flute, your ears, they all start to drop, all of them. And you can't trust your arse either. And that's the truth. You can't trust it,
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can't trust any of it. Yeah.
I'd say we're responsible for depressing more people in their 20s. Oh, Jesus, what sort of a future have I got?
But I do like the idea that there's at least a handful of people that are going, he's dead right. I haven't been able to trust me arse, and as long as I've been able to trust me flute. Absolutely everything's gone. Why are you shouting, Grandad? Because I can't trust me ears either. Where are you standing? I can't see anywhere. Come out of the fucking shadows. I'm right behind you. Mother of Jesus.
GloryDaze. It's the very best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
With Apple Green, helping you enjoy a better journey. Now offering hundreds of M&S food favourites on the go.
I often get accused, as you know, from my learned friend and colleague, of perhaps overthinking certain situations.
Oh, well, yeah, I think we may be able to narrow it down a little bit more today. Yeah.
Well, because apparently, you see, it turns out, as I knew all the time, of course, that was a scandalous thing to be saying, because everybody is a thinker,
Of some kind.
Everybody's a thinker.
Yeah. Even people you think aren't capable of thinking at all.
Even people who think that they don't think are thinkers.
I think I know a few of them. But apparently there is 10 different types of thinker in the world. And everyone in the world fits into one of them, to be at least one of these types, right?
Brilliant. So you have to be one of these as well.
Yes, I do. Yes, and this is from Oxford now. This is an academic from Oxford, and the Oxford University predates Aztec culture by 300 years, so they should know what they're talking about, right?
Is that true, or did you just make that up on the spot?
No, I did. I think that's actually true.
Wow.
Yeah, people were going to university in Oxford like 300 years before the Aztec people existed.
Oh my God.
Something like that, yeah.
Look at that.
Something like that, yeah. I'll wait for the text messages to see what people say now. But that's my understanding of it. So you would imagine these people would have a clue
what they're talking about.
So there's 10 types of thinker. Where do you fit in? Happy camper is one of them. Ooh, no one's thinking the gym now. Joy-filled, warm moving, placidly moving through life. Then there's the jokester, gleeful, irreverent.
Yeah, there you go. That's
flair for provocative fun.
That's you. There you go. You've been nailed.
I would like to think so. I'm not sure what irreverent means. I suppose it's like funny and...
Generally, in your instance, it just means taking that in every situation.
Right, so as long as it's not irrelevant, then that's okay. Gloomster then. Oh, hi Jim. Subdued. Liable to have earnest brooding,
Earnest brooding.
Oh, hold on. I think... No, hold on. Oh, the list goes on. I think we can tick a few boxes with Jim here. The agonizer. Plaintive. Outraged. Looking to fix things. Frustrated. Overthinking. Oh, my God. I believe we have an agony man here, yeah.
There's one called the Agonizer.
The Agonizer, yeah.
That could be my superhero name. That sounds like somebody who'd have, would have... What's that movie we always talk about the really bad superheroes?
Yes, yeah. The Agonizer.
The Agonizer, that'd be...
Yeah.
What are we going to do? Oh, God, what are we going to do?
What are we going to do? Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Imagine that as a superhero power.
Yeah. And I'd be talking rubbish, man. Able to keep talking continuously without making a point for days on end. Oh. Then there's the hothead, who's we all know a hothead, right? The cool cat, quiet, resolute, benevolent, the keen bean. Hate them now. Zesty.
The keen bean.
Yeah, always probing for new discoveries. Someone who just wants to learn all the time. I shouldn't have said I hate them. I didn't know what it was before I read it. And then there's the worrywart. What, Jim? Oh, box number 3. Nervy, brittle, prone to deliberation.
Nervy and brittle.
Well,
how very dare you.
And the quibbler. Cagey, sceptical, lingering reluctantly over what repels them. That's not you.
No, that's more you, actually. You've fallen into a second one there.
I have, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. If something doesn't fit your reality, I'm absolutely not having that.
I wouldn't be into that now. Don't like the idea of that at all. And then there's the reveller, the dreamy, magnetic, overflowing with more to give, wants to party their way through life. Revel in all things they find good and enjoyable.
And they classify that person as a thinker. Sounds to me like they do very little thinking.
Doesn't it just? Yeah. I suppose very little thinking is still a style of thinking, isn't it? Yeah. You just try to do it as little as possible,
Yeah. So is that the one that comes out best?
No, none of them are better or worse.
They don't rate them.
Again, Jim being an agoniser can't just see it for what it is. He can't see it, as just a list of how people are. He has to go, it's a top 10 and I'm failing. I'm not number one. The perfectionism of an agoniser, once again, seeping through. He's there going, how can I be only number 4? Even now, I didn't get a top 10, a top 3. I can't even get a bronze medal in thinking.
Wow. So to say something, you wouldn't want to be sensitive.
That's true. I tell you, it might help if you were a bit of a quibbler, though.
A quibbler?
Yeah.
Well, that's actually the other thing. Yeah, I really should have asked you which one I should aspire to.
Oh yeah.
Or which one you aspire to.
Happy camper. I'd love to be a happy camper. Yes, I'm gleeful and irreverent and like provocative fun.
Why? If you're not a happy camper,
I'm not moving placidly through life. That's for sure. God, am I not doing that?
Which category did you fall into?
You said that one, the jokester. You said
the jokester, right?
Yeah, and you also said
that's different to happy camper.
And you said the quibbler. Yeah. Oh, very different. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Tears behind the clown.
Is there tears behind the clown?
That's what it is, Jim. I'm spending my days trying to make everybody else happy, don't you know? Very selfless.
Wow.
Very selfless.
So in actual fact, you're pretty much in exactly the same spot I'm in. The difference is you're just pretending.
Yes, you lie down on the ground and groan, and I make a joke about it.
GloryDaze. It's the very best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
It's a miserable Tuesday, but look, hope is at hand, right? Because if the idea of a dull, dark, damp Tuesday is getting you down, the secret to getting yourself out of it may lie in your wardrobe.
It does lie in your wardrobe. Dopamine dressing, a new trend that people are jumping onto. Dopamine dressing for your mood to go against what is gloomy weather.
Right.
So there you go. So it emphasises wearing outfits that'll sort of bring you joy, reflect your personality, and obviously trigger the release of dopamine, your sort of brain's feel-good neurotransmitting fluid, or whatever it is that goes into your head.
Right.
So that's what it does. And it says a lot of people, they match their accessories to their outfits then if they want to feel better. For dopamine dressing, you put on some shoes that might be sort of oblivious to the rain, but also kind of attractive to the eye. You might put on a nice watch or something, or maybe a necklace that would go around your head. That might cheer some people up, whatever it is.
Right.
So they say if you dress to reflect your personality in bright or vibrant colours against the gloomy, dark, dull days, then it really does lift your mood. That's what they're saying. So,
what about, so if you dress to match your personality, what if your personality is somewhat dark and introverted and kind of generally dour?
Well, then you just dress to do brighter versions of that, I suppose. So you might like you know the way you have that jumper that looks like a prawn curry. You might wear that one.
I don't have it.
The beige one, this colour of a prawn curry.
I don't have a beige jumper.
Do you not?
No.
Is it a mustard one then? Well, you've one that looks exactly like the Chinese I had last night.
When have you ever seen me in colours like that?
Well, a brown one, and those Smithwick's coloured slacks you have.
Smithwick's coloured slacks. Complete fabrication from the imagination of PJ Guller. Because the weird thing is, I'd be the complete opposite of that.
You do, actually.
I would actually go the...
you dress to match the weather.
Nearly.
You do, don't you?
Like on a day like today now, where you know it's going to be raining and dull and whatever.
Yes.
I'll actually probably dress darker.
You do, yeah.
I'd feel
You're all
weird.
In black and all today, even.
I'd feel weird going around in bright colours on a. It's like you'd be standing out or something.
And God forbid Jim McCabe would ever stand out and have people looking at him and everything.
You know what I mean? Whereas in the summer, absolutely, you'd go for brighter colours.
You'd be in your shorts and your
whatever,
your blue runners and all that you do have, and your white t-shirt. You're fond of a white t-shirt.
I do like a white t-shirt.
Yeah, you look well in that.
Oh yeah, never on its own. Oh my God, I mean, I'm not an exhibitionist.
Not Simon Cowell, for God's sake. You know, you're a normal man. not a half rubber amphibian walking around. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah,
so I'm intrigued now what your dopamine dressing would be. What is like?
See, I'm the same all the time. I'm jeans and a jeans, t-shirt and a hoodie all the time.
But colour-wise, would colours not change for you?
I do like colours. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I mean, once upon a time you used to be a man who you thought nothing of sporting a giant swan taking off across your chest.
Yes,
or an oversized horse head.
I love that. You see, I've no problem with it. Yeah, I do. And I've beautiful eyes, Jim. You know, so the colour reflects off my beautiful eyes, my stunning eyes. Yeah, it does.
Okay, yeah.
And now it's and it also a big bright colour jumper. I find distracts people from my very uneven ears, so that helps.
I don't know if I've ever seen you in a particularly bright colour.
Just red, maybe.
Red is as bold as
a red jumper. I had a red jumper that I wore once a month. You know,
on a particular occasion, was it, or something? Or just
that's how long it takes to get through the jumpers, you know. When you have 3, you get a few weeks out of whatever. So that was it. But not huge in the colour department either. But I wish I was.
But it's weird because, even
I wear
fashion
bright
people,
underpants and socks all the time.
Of course you do.
I do.
You're happy on the inside.
Happy on the inside.
That's the important bit.
Always bright underpants.
Your feet and your areas are happy.
Yes. Exactly. I'm a man smiling an inner secret substance. That's what it is. Yeah.
Because even the fashion stuff, you will see, if you look in shops, obviously when autumn winter comes in, colours do take a turn. Kind of, they turn the autumnal and kind of, all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, they do.
And then summer comes along and suddenly everything's bright and glary and
it cheers you up. And it cheers you up. So we need to go with that. Now as we march on towards better days, today being a bit miserable, you're dressed, whatever. Now, so the next time it's a bit miserable like this.
What do you say? You're dressed in black. You're all in black today.
What's that got to do with anything? What are you talking about? We're talking about you. Okay, well then you're right, fair enough. We'll both embrace it though.
Okay.
My God, you're trying to victimise someone in work and you can't even do that. It's bullying in the workplace.
What, that you're not allowed to victimise people at your whim?
Yes, it's bullying in the workplace. I didn't say against who, it's just it's not acceptable. And I'll tell you something, now we have to embrace it. Next gloomy day we're growing moustaches and putting on Hawaiian shorts. We're going to go for it.
That's what we'll do.
Bright coloured glasses.
Day glow.
I want to look like a couple of Elton John impersonators wandering around here.
GloryDaze, the best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim.
With Apple Green, helping you enjoy a better journey. Now offering hundreds of M&S food favourites on the go.
Radio Nova.
I was saying to PJ Gallagher earlier on that the truth would set him free. It's time to just acknowledge it, to confess to something that he's been...
I did a terrible thing.
He's been keeping a secret for quite some time. I mean, cheating is never...
Weeks now.
It's never good. It's never good. Now, he's not alone in this. A lot of you listening are thinking, oh my God, what sort of thing is he after getting up to? Well, I tell you something. Before you judge him, let it be known that there's lots of you listening who are exactly the same.
Yeah, I just want you
Guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged, and shame on us all. But I did cheat on my barber. I cheated on my barber. I went somewhere else for a haircut. I did.
Oh my God.
I did.
And what's the percentage? What's the statistic of people who have done it?
Okay, 28% of people have done it, but 75% of men said they're less likely to cheat on their barber than they would be on their other half.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very special relationship.
So they'd be more loyal to their barber than they would their romantic counterpart, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
75%.
Yeah. They say he just gets me, He just gets me, man. Yes, I love you, and I don't want to break up our relationship or anything, and you're an amazing woman in my life and all of that, but he just... my time with him is special, and he gives me a great haircut.
You can't do me fringe.
You can't do it. You just can't do a skin fade. You don't know how to do a skin fade. It's not the same.
So is this something very unique to men?
It seems that way, yeah. It's only 15%. No, 15%. Women will bounce from hairdresser to hairdresser through their lives.
What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, there's a loyalty aspect. But through the years, they will change. Their relationships will change as they go through different hairdressers over time.
They'll move on.
They might need a new do eventually. But men seem outrageously loyal to their barber.
Extraordinary.
I lied and everything.
Which of your barbers did you cheat on?
I'm not... that's a very personal question.
What's so saying?
Claire, I cheated on Claire. On the Grafton barber, I cheated on her.
Do I know her?
You do, yeah.
Is Claire the one I met?
Yeah.
God, she's lovely. She's a very nice person.
She offered you a free shave and everything.
Yeah, well, you look,
Yeah,
certainly one of the areas that I won't have to worry about is,
Well, you get your shave.
Me and barbers and although you're right. Actually,
she offered you a free shave.
A nice shave would be good.
Sure, you do the whole back and all. She would have done for you. Yeah, and she, and I cheated. I know it was a spontaneous
Did she
thing.
find out about it?
Look, I don't know. I don't think so.
She knows now.
Look, it was spontaneous. It was a moment of madness.
You'll be getting a free can of Coke.
It was a moment of madness. I was walking in the street. I saw into a window. It looked like a nice place. I needed it.
See, that's you all. Always
he
the way. He
smiled at me. I smiled at him.
That's it. And you've no discipline, no willpower, no sense of. You just gave in. To your needs.
I was right there.
That's you all over.
And they says, do you want to sit in the chair? I went, oh my God.
It's such a lovely chair.
It's such a lovely chair and you're so nice and all. And he says, would you like me to get you? Do you want a can?
Do you want me to run my fingers through your hair?
I was like, oh my God, yes I do. I sat down and he did it. And I did the dirt. And then she sent me a message. She goes, are you coming in this weekend? And I was there. I'm out of the country. I lied.
Oh my
I says, I'm out of the country. I had to lie about being oh my God.
Out of the country?
Yeah. I couldn't say the truth. I couldn't do it. Couldn't bring myself. I was a coward, Jim. I was a coward.
Fair, you are limited in the amount of responses you can give in that situation. It's not like you can turn
I said
around
I was going in.
No, I'm okay this week. For some reason, my hair didn't grow as much.
It hasn't grown this week. It must be all the rain.
Yeah.
I've been wearing a hat.
So you are limited a little bit.
Yeah. I was wearing a hat. No hair came out this week. I don't know what's been going on. Yeah. So even though I said I'd be in.
It just stayed the same
I just stayed. It looked like a fresh cut and everything, you know. I know it's been a month and all since I've been in, but you know yourself. Yeah, so I did the dirt. I did.
Wow.
Felt terrible about it.
And so 75% of men would rather cheat on their other half than on their barber. We have to find. There must be some unbelievably long-standing relationships out there between men and their barbers.
Yeah, even when they don't do good haircuts anymore.
Do you reckon lads have literally moved out of areas and then gone back to
definitely
to the barber in that?
Look, there was
the original area.
There was a fella. I won't say who it was. They used to call him Mr. Snips, right? And he basically kind of went blind and all. And he was still cutting lads' hair because lads didn't want to
really
leave him. You know, they were like kind of steady on there. We call him Mr.
So they have to go to him and then go to a proper
and then go
barber.
To a proper barber. They were like, will you fix that up? Mr. Snips is after taking lumps on me.
Wow.
Yeah. They called Mr. Snips because he'd cut the hair, but he kept the scissors moving after he cut the hair. You know, the scissors never stopped moving.
Yeah.
So he'd go.
So basically, the hair just got in the way of the scissors.
It just got in the way of the scissors, and then eventually it'd be all square, real old style square, flat tops and all you'd be doing on lads. They'd be like, that's not what I want. He goes, it looks good to me.
Looks good to me. Yeah, but you're not even looking at me.
You're not looking
at me. That's a wall you're looking at.
That's a teddy bear.
Oh, look, we have a girly confession, apparently. Morning, lads. I live in Louth, ex-Dublin. I tried to find a replacement for my super hairdresser but couldn't, so every 6 weeks I drive to Dublin to get my super haircut from her.
Yeah.
20 years going to the same one. So it does happen the odd time.
Yeah, it does happen. It's just not as frequent. It's not as devoted a loving relationship as it would be between a man and their barber, yeah.
Possibly, yeah. Got very friendly with my barber over the years. I'm now godfather to his son.
Yeah, this is what
he's made it really hard for me to switch at this stage.
They have children together.
That's interesting.
They literally have children together.
He's like, it's like a weird honey trap, that, isn't it? No, you can't go anywhere else now. You're the godfather to me kids.
Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, imagine he went off and got a haircut somewhere else.
What sort of an example would that be setting?
Well, it's just, I don't know. And then you get a haircut and it'd be like, it's not that you did it. It's that everybody else knew and I didn't. It's the shame.
GloryDaze. It's the very best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
Anybody who's familiar with the GloryDaze podcast, our podcast, GloryDaze, the PJ and Jim podcast, anybody who's familiar with that will know that occasionally the great PJ Gallagher is prone to a rude word.
Oh, yeah, I love a rude word.
Now, some people frown on that sort of thing.
I don't.
Foul language.
No.
It's actually, to be honest with you, most people are extraordinarily surprised that PJ can manage to get through the 4 hours of the show.
None more so than me.
Exactly.
Truth be told.
But the thing about it is, there's swearing is a weird kind of a thing. Swear words are a weird kind of a thing because
they're very valuable language, as much as any sort of a language. That's
and just like other language, they change. We don't use Shakespearean kind of language now, and apparently swear words change the same way.
And we should be careful to preserve them. And that's actually happening now in over in the UK. The race is on to record all the regional swear words that have been used in the past before they're lost, forgotten in time. Because we tend not to write them down in the same way. And expletives, they can sort of help us understand language a bit more, you know, and it definitely gives us an insight into what people were like. So even though they're rude socialising expressions, as they say, they're important to not forget about.
Now, the beauty of this is, right, that one is that it's regional to the UK, and the other thing is that it's old, which means that we can use them, even though they're technically rude swear words.
You can. These would have been considered very sweary words back in the day. So if you were in the Merseyside, like back in the 1600s or something, you called someone an old Arlars, that'd be really, really insulting.
Arl.
An Arl, A-R-L, yeah.
An Arlars.
Yeah. You're only an old Arlas. You know,
right.
Up in Merseyside. So I don't know really what it means, but I presume it's just, you know, not. If you were in Scotland and you called someone a Raj Bampot, they'd be extremely upset about it.
A Raj Bampot?
Yes, yeah. Apparently they'd be really upset about it. So dirty and stupid.
It doesn't sound hugely vulgar, but I suppose it was a time and a place.
Yes, isn't that it? That's the thing.
I am definitely going to call you that, though.
Yeah, you're an old Raj Bampot, you know. Yeah,
you do. I mean, you know.
Raj Bampot.
Raj Bampot does sort of fit.
And do you know what else fits? It's the next one from Yorkshire, a Mardy Arse. And I don't know why Mardy Arse has such a nice ring to it. There's like a real...
Mardy.
There's a lilt to it, you know.
There is a nice sound to it, yeah.
Yeah. And then if you were in the Midlands, a proper Raji bastard would have been one to say.
Oh my God. Steady on.
Yeah. It gets a bit harsh.
I do apologise there for... Especially to anybody who's listening. Where was that from? The Midlands in the UK?
I apologise. I shouldn't have said that word. I didn't mean to come out just
I'm just wondering, because we do have lots of UK listeners now who'll be absolutely horrified.
Shower of pranets, that's what they are. It's all the hours, a shower of pranets.
A pranets?
Yeah, that's another one from the northeast, a pranet. Yeah. But apparently if you called someone a pranet, they'd be really upset.
All right.
Yeah,
but only if they lived in the 1600s, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's it, yeah.
In fairness.
You, sir, are a pranet. Yeah, there'd be a bit of that going on.
Like if we called Phil I Am or something a pranet, I don't think he'd know what we were talking about.
I don't think so. He's too young. He's only in his 70s.
But it does make you wonder. I mean, you know, regional sort of
Irish ones
swearing isn't unique to the UK because there's like the Cork thing. You know, they have one particular
Langer.
Exactly. That's not really used outside of Cork.
Not really, no. And then in Ireland we have in Dublin we have a few as well. You sap, you know, that's the one. We should record them. You sap, yeah. You know, nobody even really knows what it means. It's go on, you sap. It's just something.
Yeah.
It's just a word that has a general negativity attached to it.
Exactly.
But also that you'd use almost to your friends. Yes, saps.
Gobdaw.
Gobdaw's another one.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, gombeen is another one. Cute whore is one. A dose, a lick arse, a
dose. A dose.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, an awful dose.
Yeah, I do remember that. God,
yeah, there's so many of them. I called a woman a wagon. That was always,
That's true, yeah.
I had an uncle that used to call everyone a wagon. When I think of it now, he was quite a misogynist. Yeah, you know.
Although I thought that was a multi-gender. I've heard of people being called that.
Really?
Oh, regardless of gender, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's narky hole. There's narky hole. Remember that? You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they are well.
They're like, yeah.
Most of those.
That's
still used all the time.
That's still used all the time.
A lot in this studio. A lot of the time.
Yeah, a lot of the time. Yeah. And then every so often dry shines be used.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's other ones.
Obviously, we're a little bit restricted in those that we can bring to your attention.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to bring a few to our. Oh, that's true. Now, are you allowed to say that?
What?
If somebody was called a pox.
A pox?
Oh, there you go.
You can start calling a pox.
There's me trying to delicately skirt the issue. And as usual, 2 foot Gallagher goes straight in.
Ash.
What are you talking about? Yeah, big.
Shut up, you old gowl, you. Apparently that comes from the English or the Irish word gall, which translates to foreigner.
Foreigner.
So you're making someone feel different. You're basically saying you're different.
Somebody says a blackguard. Somebody was he's a blackguard.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know, but he was up to no good. Whoever he was.
Up to no good, yeah, blackguard.
Yeah. I'm not sure we're going to get through many of these, but you never know.
I'm trying to think of something else to call you now.
I know you are. No, I was giving you the opportunity there, but look, you've gone dry.
I can think of plenty, but if I say them on here, I'll lose my job.
You've been listening to Glory Days, the best of Radio Nova's Morning Glory with PJ and Jim. Catch the show live weekdays 6 to 10 on FM, online at nova.ie, or on the Nova app.